Hey guys, this is Milena, and today in Ask Milena, we're going to talk about our beliefs and mostly how we can identify certain beliefs that do not serve us, the so called negative beliefs. Let's face it, beliefs shape our reality. And if you still don't know or you don't believe that, yes, pun intended, you can just watch a video or two of Bruce Lipton. The guy is just absolutely phenomenal in terms of how simply he explains all of that, how beliefs affect not only our experiences, but our biology, our DNA, the things that we manifest, the state of our health, so on and so forth. Very often people say, well, I have these beliefs because experience has taught me that. But that is not really corroborated with any real facts. Why? Because most of our beliefs, actually, believe it or not, are unconscious. We don't know that we have them. And when I was teaching and working with a lot of young people, I did several experiments just to be able to pinpoint, are we aware of what our beliefs are? And the second question was, do we know where they came from? And the answer to both of those questions was, for the most part, no. So if we don't know what our beliefs are, then we have no idea if they're subconscious or unconscious, then we have no idea what are those structures, what are the building blocks that create our reality day to day, moment to moment, week after week. Isn't it worth exploring what they are so that we can make changes to them? It absolutely is. And also, the biggest problem with that is that we believe these beliefs are our own. But we didn't come here with any set belief system other than we're powerful divine beings that came here to have that experience. Our beliefs started accumulating and kind of being implanted or downloaded into our system after our birth. Most of those are associated with our parents or whoever the people were that we were surrounded by in our younger years. And those people were not all absolute perfect geniuses who only had positive beliefs and whatnot. Everybody has their limitations, and they probably had the limiting beliefs instilled in them from their parents and so on and so forth. Sometimes we carry beliefs from people unknowingly that we never really liked. And because we don't know the origin of that belief, and we tell ourselves that experience taught us that, we keep carrying it within our system. So we have plenty of beliefs, and not all of them are negative. So are there some easy, simple, effective tools that we can use in order to discover the ones that probably do not serve us? Yes, there is. And there are a couple of things that we can start with. You can start writing the sentences and watch out for sentences that you say either in your head or out loud to people around you that starts with, I have to, I must, I should, I ought to, I need to, this is necessary, this needs to be done. All of those verbs usually point to something that is not quite natural to your normal state of being, to your essence, and is something that is implanted and doesn't feel very good. I've talked about it in a different video, but when you say, I have to do this, what is the feeling? It feels like some sort of external force is telling you that you need to do something that you don't want to, basically. And you can play with all of those things. And the second tool that you can use is to watch out for the absolute sentences that we say. This always happens to me. I always do that. He always does that. She always does that. I never, or he never, she never, they never. They never listen to me. They never want to know my opinion. My opinion never matters to them. Also words like, every time I do this, this happens, or everywhere I go, I see this, or all people are this, or everybody in the company dislikes me. And I mean, do you even know everybody in the company? So look at all of these sentences and write them down. And when you ask yourself, is that really, really, really true? You would know that it isn't. It's simply a belief that you hold on to, but because you hold on to that belief, you will receive confirmation to support that belief, because that's how physical reality functions. And you can ask yourself then, what belief would I like to replace this one with so that I see the change in experience that I would like? Spend 21 days or at least 7 days, 1 week, replacing that belief every time it comes up for you with the one that you would like to see. And then watch what happens. Let's recap. Our beliefs are very often unconscious, so it's worth making them conscious. We don't know where they came from. We think we do. And we also believe that our experience taught us to believe that, when in fact, it's the other way around. What are the two tools that we can use? Watch for sentences that start with have to, must, necessary, this is needed, I should, so on and so forth. All the verbs that express some sort of necessity or obligation. And then the other tool that we can use is watch out for sentences that we use that have the words always, never, everywhere, every time, so on and so forth. In that way, we can start becoming aware of our own beliefs that might be creating negative experiences in our life. And then the last step is to decide what kind of belief we want to replace them with. As always, the choice is ours, because we can continue believing whatever we want to believe and creating the same experiences that we have been. And there's no judgment in that, because the person who will be experiencing all of that is ourselves. So this is what I leave you with at the moment. If you need more help identifying your negative beliefs, the beliefs that might not be serving you, you can book a session at askmilena.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter and receive the ebook 7 Life Hacks to Empower Your Daily Life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel down there and click on the bell. I'll see you next week.